Welcome to day 21 of TFIF 365. And today I want to talk to you about the why and how I follow the seasons. So, during the pandemic, like the rest of you, my life was upended, and it forced me to get off the hamster wheel. The doing the same thing every single day, or having the same mindset, or seeing the parts of the year as no different from any other day. So the beginning of the year, spring, fall. I didn't even like fall. I definitely didn't like winter. I saw no value in anything besides summer and spring. And so, but in the pandemic, I started doing some research. I wasn't able to do or move or behave or act the way I had normally done and have been assimilated to behave. And so I had to come up with a new thing. And one of the things I started investigating, the rabbit holes I went down through, were seasons. And going back to my ancestors and how they followed the seasons to do everything. I end up buying the Farmer's Almanac. They wouldn't plant until certain conditions happened. They wouldn't get to the dentist unless the moon was doing a certain thing. So they followed the season, and that helped them survive. And we threw all that away because we didn't. I don't know if we didn't consider it science or modern science or whatever, but we threw all that wisdom away. And I was trying to reclaim that wisdom. I was trying to uncover that wisdom. And so this is how I follow the seasons. And thankfully, I'm able to do it in my business because I am a business owner and I'm not an employee. But if you can't figure out how to do this in your business work, which I think many folks can, if not showing up, how they show up, their mindset when they show up. But this is how I follow the season. So right now I'm in my December, January rest and recover and recharge phase. And why I'm talking about this today is because I woke up this morning ready to get going, ready to start, I was like, okay, I'm ready. So I was like, I feel myself coming out of this season, feel like I'm coming out of rest, recovery, and recharge. Now, February and March is when I plan things. It's when I put things on paper. It's when I strategize, when I if you think about it as a garden, I think about what I'm going to plant in the garden, what I want to look like. You might do if you're doing landscaping, you might do a blueprint. You go make sure you got your seeds. You do everything you need to do to prepare for the plant and sowing that's coming in April and May, because that's the season that you plant and you sow your seeds. You have made sure the soil is tilled. You make sure that the watering happens. You make sure everything is ready, and you put those seeds in the ground. In June and July is when you tend. That's when you weed. That's when you fertilize. That's when you pest. All of these things. That's when you focus on tending, maintaining the thing that you planted. So you're making sure that the environment stays ideal for the thing that you planted. Harvest time is August and September. That's when you go out and you get whatever you plant. You harvest whatever you planted, right? And so you have to harvest everything, and you got to put it away, because again, this is for the year. This is you're thinking like you've done all this work, and this is your reward for all the work that you've done through the year. And so then in October, November, that's purge and clearing, because you got to get the land ready for the next year. You got to get the land ready for the next planting season. And so you clear out, you purge, you see where the weeds are, you cut down, you repot, you sow seed. You propagate seeds. You do all those things. You bring the plants in that can't deal with the winter, and you put them in the greenhouse and all those things. So I'm telling you this because that's how I function now. I literally follow the seasons. That's why I'm on a business retreat in December and January, because that is when I need to rest, recover, and recharge. And so I really wanted to share that with you, because there is value in going back to those old ways when science wasn't on computers. It wasn't technology. It was people following the stars, people paying attention to the weather, people coming together and collectively sharing, storing their food together and sharing it so they can get through the winter. And that's how I live. So until tomorrow, But I do want to leave you with a tease. Tomorrow I will be sharing that business idea that I said I will be developing during this TFIF 365 period. So tomorrow I will be sharing that business idea with you. And so until then, peace.